Yeah, he's still learning how to give interviews. He shouldn't say half these things. And avoid bad language and avoid scratching, like, private parts and things in interviews. And if he can avoid, all this shit, I don't do all this, I don't believe in all this crap.
You guys are having a lot of fun in Second-Hand Jawani, I think. I believe that song was shot after the movie was completed.
That song was shot last.
Last, in fact. So, how was the experience of Second-Hand Jawani? Because I'm sure that by that point of time, you must have got a hang of just being in front of camera and all that stuff.
Yes.
That was the reason as well?
That it was a completely fun space where everyone was just, having a good time and I think that kind of came across.
Okay.
You're not going to ask Deepika how she felt working with Homi.
Bilkul.
But can I say also, the thing about him with her, which she's giving a very, regular answer.
Right.
But the thing is, he's got a really funny sense of humor and it's disarming.
Sure.
So he says outrageous things and slightly shocking things, and I would notice Diana would laugh and enjoy that, and then it would relax her, and all three of us would be on the same page really with Homi, because there was no the kind of humor and his personality would just knock down all blocks or whatever, however you want to put it.
Right.
And I think it made it much easier for us to act together. And
in fact, I spoke to him and he said that this is not his sensibility primarily, but
he'd say things that would offend most people, and you didn't find it offensive at all. Yeah. So that says a lot about her and all of us.
Right. No, when I spoke to him, he said that it's not really his sensibility, but he adapted it quite well and he enjoyed the entire process of it.
Yeah, he's still learning how to give interviews. He shouldn't say half these things. And avoid bad language and avoid scratching, private parts and things in interviews. And if he can avoid, all this shit, I don't do all this, I don't believe in all this crap. He has to not use bad words. But he's super talented and really hardworking, and I'm glad that the industry has got a well-rounded kind of exposed director who's, you imagine him swimming with dolphins on a National Geographic program.
Right. He travels all over.
No, I was lying down trying to get some sun, and they threw a fake spider on me, and it landed here.
Right.
And I screamed like a girl and ran, and then I said, okay, do it again, and then I gave a much more macho reaction. I don't know, you're not finding this funny, but maybe you can get it.
I've not seen the making, maybe that is why. Okay, Deepika Padukone, Dimple Kapadia has a dialogue in the film, and she says that, "Tu ladki achhi hai, bas dhang ke kapde pehna kar." So, how do you look back at it now? And there's a very interesting moment after that when Baman Irani tells you something and you just,
but fortunately or unfortunately, I've never had that sort of experience.
Right.
But I'm going to talk about actually working with Dimple ji, and I think she's absolutely amazing. We've all seen her, we've seen her on screen, but she was like one of us, and I think I was in complete awe when I just saw her with her big luminous hair, and she's so glamorous even today. That scene was really easy for me because I just sat and I was just looking at her like that, and that's what I had to do, because in that scene I'm actually absorbing the maternal instinct and the maternal qualities that she has towards her son. And that's something that came to me very naturally because she treated me like one. She made me feel so special. So I would just sit and watch her like that, and she's just beautiful.
तू लड़की अच्छी है, बस ढंग के कपड़े पहना कर.
Absolutely. Love Aajkal is considered Deepika as one of the best performances. Where do you rate Love Aajkal as amongst your performances?
I think the part of playing the Sardarji was a good job by me, and I could have done a bit better playing Jai. But the role of Jai is to be a little, it's the most difficult role I've ever had to play. In this movie, I think you'll see Deepika Padukone's best work so far.
Yeah, that's what Homi says as well, yeah?
Absolutely. And also you'll see Diana Penty's best work, which is great.
Okay, Sandhya, for Deepika, you've plenty of female fan following. How do you react when your female fans make a pass at you?
I think it's an even bigger compliment when women make a pass at me, more than when men do. It's a huge compliment.
And what's your favorite dialogue from Cocktail?
What's my favorite dialogue? Tough. Very tough.
Anything that comes to your mind?
I'll answer this question when the movie releases.
Maybe that scene where you're saying
No. Don't say it.
You can say it blankly.
Okay.
I want to answer this question when I interact with them after the movie releases, because then they know which scene I'm talking about. I don't want to reveal now.
Kya baat? Can't get more secret. Okay, if to hunt, this is the last round of questions. Saif, do you get nervous before your film release, or do you somewhat know how the film will be accepted by the audience?
No, there's an excitement. I don't know if you can call it. Yeah, there is some excitement, nervousness, but it's not like panic is closer. No,
Okay, and if tu has one more question, do you think you will venture out to directing a film ever?
I don't know. I don't think so. Sometimes I think so, depending on subjects. But I quite enjoy production also. I like atmosphere, and I like to think that the atmosphere should be right in the scene and in the film. But whether that extends into directing the whole movie, I don't think it's something I understand how to do completely.